sits a goodly Kent underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence by St. Agnes Fount.
Legendary Canadian singer and songwriter Loreena McKennitt is ushering in the holidays with a brand new extended version of the holiday mainstay Under a Winter's Moon, out on November 21st, and is gearing up for a show at Kerner Hall exactly in 1 month, and a few other tour dates as well in London and Stratford.
Yes.
We'll talk about those in a moment. But I was telling you, I was listening to Under a Winter's Moon that was released in 2022 yesterday as I went around, and I'm like, this is what I want to put me into the Christmas holiday spirit, because it has depth, it has mysticism. Tell me a little bit about what people can expect from this extended version that's coming out next week.
Well, the program itself consists of spoken word. We have some Indigenous spoken word, the Sky Woman story that is narrated. But most significantly, we have Cedric Smith narrating A Child's Christmas in Wales in 6 chapters, and we do carols in between. I'm working with a Celtic group called the Bookends, and we also perform some more esoteric Irish and Scottish carols. So it's a real miscellany of things.
Miscellany, but it does take you on a journey, and I want to ask you about how you sort of put it together. Take us on the journey. I was saying during the commercial break, your music to me is almost setting off on an epic journey through the natural world, accompanied by this ancient storyteller that kind of helps you guide the way. So you must want that narrative to take people somewhere.
Yes, I've been so fascinated by Celtic tales and mythology and history, and that has taken me across Europe and into Asia Minor. As I studied, I learned that the Celts were this vast collection of tribes that had fanned out across Europe and into Asia, and stemmed back to about 500 BC. So I looked at that geography and that swath of time as a kind of creative springboard for my curiosity, and then I would draw upon that to stitch these elements into my music.
It's brilliant, and the storytelling too. I mean, talking about what you're talking about, a lot of people discovered you perhaps with Mummers Dance, and those were the people, the storytellers as well. There's sort of ancient mysticism there. You've really kind of explored a lot. I know you learned the Celtic harp in 1982, and I was always curious about how the Middle Eastern influence got into your music.
Well, it was that long pursuit of the Celts into Asia Minor. I spent time traveling through, not only across Europe, but through Turkey, through Mongolia, China, and there are these very ancient elements that would emerge. What is represented in my music is just a suggestion of those cultures. But I think at the bottom of it, I felt that one of the things I've learned as I've traveled, that there's more to bind us together than tear us apart, and that we have so many strands of commonality. And I was exploring how to express that through not only lyrics, but through the arrangements and the instrumentation.
I like that, because music can be healing and it can be connecting. You've been well recognized for your body of work with 2 Junos, Grammy nominations, Order of Canada for your philanthropy. Recently, you're both inducted into the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame, and most recently the Music Hall of Fame. 2 different things, but important. Which kind of means the most to, or do they just all mean a lot in different ways?
Well, I think it's a great honor to be recognized by your peer group or your industry. I mean, I think many artists would say that's not what drives them. You know, you pursue your own curiosity and your creative input, but at the same time, it is an honor to be recognized. It was quite humbling going to the wonderful building of the Music Hall of Fame in Calgary. It's a stunning building. But to see my name and amongst many people who inspired me, you know.
So well deserved, though. I just want to remind people, because you do have a string of holiday concerts, Christmas concerts coming up. 3 at Kerner Hall on the 13th and 14th, but also London on the 12th, and Stratford, the Copperlight Theatre, which would be an incredible way to see it.
Yes, that's a sanctuary in his church, actually. It's
beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you want an opportunity to do that, LoreenaMcKennitt.com/tours is where you go for tickets. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure to meet you. And of course, the extended version of Under a Winter's Moon coming out on the 21st. Thanks for being here.